this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Now, here is Irving. He had 19 points in the win against Denver.
And they were just struggling to stop him. They sent him to the line over and over, and the free throws were a big part of the game. Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently, neither did the defenders.
Exum dishes to Favors. Gobert with a screen on Red. Hood gets the bucket.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now, here is Red. James wide open. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
All right, fans, I want everyone here to get on up out of your seats and make some noise for your Jazz Dancers.
Burks, he's checked in for Utah. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Down low, it's Hayward and Favors. Then there's Muhammad. Then it's Shelvin Mack. That's the group right now for Utah.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Shoots from the baseline. LeBron can't get it to go.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Irving. Passes to Red. It's stolen. Here's Mack, covered by Irving. Thompson comes with the double team. There's the pick. Hayward kicks to Muhammad. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Muhammad's got his first bucket of the night.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Red's shot is right there.
They're not going to run that play very often, but hey, they'll take it. Way to notch that 3.
And the rejection by LeBron. Pass to Red. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And it's a 3-point Cavalier lead. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Favors and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
What a night so far for Favors. He's got 8 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
The Jazz have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Nuggets in Denver.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. Amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you see a team get that hot away from home.
Here's Mack. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. A shot by Hayward, wide open, nailed from three-point land. Hayward's got 5 now.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Near the three-point line, it's Red. Here's Thompson. And the rejection by Favors. Fast break, here come the Jazz. Nato. Rejected by Red. Now Irving. He's got 7. Wallace with it. Now defended by Muhammad. No coverage that time.
Kyrie Irving.
10 points for Kyrie Irving.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nuggets was superb. He ended with 22 points, and there weren't too many shots that didn't fall for him. Really efficient night from the field. His coach called it a breakout game for him and said that this was the kind of performance they knew he was capable of when they brought him on board. Now can he sustain it, Kevin?
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
And here we go. Fast break. Burke's got it. Favors at the elbow. Another miss by Utah.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Red passes to LeBron. Takes the 13-footer. Cleveland moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Red kicks to Irving. From 20 feet out, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Burke dishes to Hayward. Burke with it, and looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Irving passes to Red. He kicks it to Fry. James dishes to Red. Feeds to LeBron. On the wing, Irving. Good, and the assist goes to James. Now it's a 6-point Cavalier lead. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Hood, guarded by Red. Hayward a screen on Red. Hood kicks to Hayward. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Hayward's got 7 points in the game.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Red for 3. Muhammad grabs the board.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Burke with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Burke the pass to Hood. The dish now to Burke from the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. And that will conclude a long 7-game road trip for the team.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Hayward dishes to Burke. Six to shoot. Hayward against James. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut back down to 4 with the made basket from Hayward. Irving kicks to Red. LeBron right side. Here's Fry, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%. So
both teams will make substitutions. And that concludes the first half. Cavaliers lead by 7. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. I'm here with LeBron James. LeBron, how were you guys able to make that first half look so easy?
It's not easy at all. We're just flying around helping each other defensively, and we're able to get stops and we're able to execute offensively.
A disruptive defense, always dangerous. LeBron, thank you. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
All right, men. We've done a good job in the first half of taking the momentum and being assertive with our style of play. On defense, especially in the middle, it's been a good performance. We're not allowing them to penetrate, and we've been aggressive when they have attacked the basket. Solid D, gentlemen. I do like that we limited our turnovers. We weren't careless with the ball or making unforced errors, so kudos for that. And let me touch on tempo for a second. We're not out to use the whole shot clock, but I would like to see us get set up offensively. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
So on the floor for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Irving is out there with Freak, and it's Thompson in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Jazz trail by 9. Pass to Favors. There's a screen. Favors sets the pick for Hayward. Back to Favors. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
And here is Red. And there's the feed to LeBron. Now here is Red. He's tightly guarded. No good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Hayward passes to Exum. Here's Favors. Takes a 3. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Exum. Cleveland's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Near the three-point line, it's Red. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Guys, this offense very effective.
Going right at him.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Irving kicks to Love. There's the 3, and he gets it to go. Love's got 5.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Now the pass to Hayward. Gobert with a screen for Hayward. Now here's Exum. 6 points for him. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Red. A 3-ball. That's good. 12 points for him.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size. Looking at the game for Hayward, 13 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
First trip to the line for him here.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. And, guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe.
Cavaliers. Ladies and gentlemen, your Jazz Dancers.
Some of the great passing small forwards in the NBA on your screen right now. These are the assistants at that position in the past month. LeBron James second.
And these are some of the best teammates you're ever going to want. Very unselfish players at a position where you don't see a lot of offensive facilitating.
Yeah, you know, these guys are really more than capable of going in alone if the situation calls for it, but they much prefer to have everybody involved in the offense, and they go out of their way to try to make that happen.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Jazz trail by 8. Gobert with a screen on Irving. Kicks it to Favors. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Love.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
The Jazz have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
For 2.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Outside Irving. Kicks it out to Love. He feeds it to Red. Shoots it back to Love. Lets it go from deep. Favors with the rebound. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And he gets the bucket.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Dishes it to Red. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Tries it from 9. Favors can't get it to go. Cleveland's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Now Exum. 6 points for him. Here's Gobert. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Now just a 3-point Cavalier lead. Outside Irving. Red with the ball. 12 points for him. And stolen by Favors. Now here's Muhammad. James covering. Pass to Hood. Over to the left wing. Exum with a wide open look. Off target with the open look. Cleveland leading by 3. Red outside. Favors with the rebound. Favors has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Exum, solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Exum's got 8.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
They set the screen. LeBron kicks to Red. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now.
Favors with the screen. Here's Hood. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Outside Irving. Here's Red. And another miss by Cleveland.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk. But later in the game now, he might want to just give it up.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Alec Burks comes in for Derek Favors. Rodney Hood subbed in for Burke. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Freaks checked in for Kyrie Irving. Exum and Hood are the young guard tandem. Ahmed is out there with Alec Burks. And it's Hayward in at the center position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
And here is Red. No good on the triple.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor. They've stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Not lacking in confidence, and I really like that. Sometimes you see teams get conservative once they get a lead, playing not to lose.
Hayward with a screen for Exum. And Muhammad has it in the corner. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Rodney Hood. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Red kicks to Love. J.R. Smith on the wing. Love with the screen for Smith. He dishes it to Red. Shoots. Muhammad grabs the board.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
Hayward kicks to Gobert. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got his 4th assist in this one.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Thompson dishes to Love. LeBron passes to Thompson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. He's off on the first. And he sinks the second.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Now here's Exum, guarded by Red. Pass to Muhammad. Gobert the screen. Here's Exum. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
The screen from Thompson. Feeds to Smith. To the left side wing. Love with a wide open look. Drills it from outside. Love's got 9 points now in just the second half. Utah's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. There's the dish to Gobert. Top of the key, Exum. And he converts the layup.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Love with the screen on Hayward. Near the three-point line, it's Red. Off the left rim and out.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Here's Muhammad. Burks in the corner. No good from outside. The Cavaliers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Cleveland moving the ball around. Love with the screen for James. Off the screen. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Now here's Exum. They set the pick. Hayward outside. 4 on the shot clock. No good on the 3. Cavaliers shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. LeBron kicks to Red. Love outside. Pass to LeBron. To the inside. And it's Red, that time on the assist by James. James has got his 8th assist here tonight. Now here's Exum, guarded by Red. And stolen by LeBron. He kicks to Thompson. Now the feed to Love. Red passes to Thompson. Muhammad with the steal. Here's Exum. There's the pass to Gobert. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Derek Favors checked in for Utah. On the free throw, no good. James with it, now defended by Exum. Red dishes to Thompson. Rebound, Utah.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Exum kicks to Burks, and that comes off the assist by Exum. Burks has got the lead up to 2 now for the Jazz.
A very good half for them from the field. They've got their shooting percentage up over 50%.
Yeah, their offense heating up, and anytime you shoot it this well, you're going to give yourself a chance to get the W.
Now, here's Exum. Defense right on him. Lets it go from deep. Love grabs the board. Love's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Now Red. Kicks to Love. LeBron James on the wing. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
At the line of the Jazz, Tristan Thompson. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Thompson. And the Jazz making a change here. Hood's checked in. And so Thompson nails both of them. Utah with the ball, trailing by 2. Dishes it to Hood. Now here's Exum, guarded by Red. High arcing shot. Here's Gobert, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
And he's just going all out to get the second chance points. Just a terrific finish.
There was no one that was going to prevent MGA from converting that one.
Well, clearly this is the kind of game that could come down to one or two plays, and he wants to be the guy to make those plays.
He took good advantage of that screen. 16 points for J.R. Smith.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Jazz dancers.
Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yeah, during that break, the head coach of the Jazz had some words for his team. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
There's a minute 40 left in the game. Exum passes to Hayward. They double him with Love. Here's Hood, covered by Smith. Passes it to Favors. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Whoa, Nelly, listen to that.
That shot eliciting a roar from this gigantic crowd.
Guys, more than a roar, more like an explosion.
Thompson sets the bid for Smith. High post shot. The shot is off. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Exum kicks to Hood. To the middle. Here's Hayward. Gobert with a screen on Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert with a screen. Here's Hood. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Cleveland with the ball. James kicks to Red. Rebounded by Exum. Here's Hood. Out to the right wing. Exum kicks to Hayward. To take the lead. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Red dishes to Smith. LeBron passes to Red. Pulls up on the wing. Oh, missed it.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
There's a good screen. Favors. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Energy Solutions Arena in Salt Lake City. Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has really heated up in this one. As we watch this one go now to overtime. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So on the floor for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Freak is out there with Irving, and it's Thompson in at the center. Here's Hood, guarded by Red. Exum, he's open, and the go-ahead bucket, no good. Well, Cleveland shooting 47%, pretty solid. James kicks to Love. He feeds it to Red. Back to LeBron. Thompson sets the pick for LeBron. Can't capitalize on the good pick.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Hayward goes in, and he jams it with authority.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
Looking at the game for Freak. He has 17 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
And you know what, Clark? If you continue to shoot the way he is, he may have to become more of an integral part of their offensive scheme.
Both free throws good from Red. And so it's Utah here with the ball. Exum with it. Outside Favors. He dishes it to Hayward. Up top, Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The fadeaway. And Gordon Hayward again. Hayward's got the lead up to 2 now for the Jazz. So it's the Cavaliers now. And here is James. Pass to Irving. The screen from Thompson. Right wing for 3. Love. That is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Cavaliers making a change here. Smith has checked in. Cleveland also making a change. Red's checked in. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Sade, I like that, Fred.
Pachulia, he's checked in for Cleveland. That's the first that makes it a 3-point lead. And Utah making a change here. And he is unable to get the second one. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting 47%, pretty solid. And for 3, yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Red's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
Fantastic bomb there, just especially against the taller defender.
Clutch shooting, determination, and plenty of skill, too. You don't need much range to hit from that distance, Kevin.
Now here's James. Feeds it to Love. Gobert pulls it in.
I guess even he took this one of those once in a while.
Now Irving. James, the pass to Pachulia. Money! A huge shot to tie it up.
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to them.
Favors. No good. And Cleveland will come the other way. Muhammad with the steal. And here we go. Muhammad heading to the hoop.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that oftentimes can't teach, Greg. Man, it's really tough to stop Love right now.
The Jazz making a switch here. Hayward kicks to Exum. Gobert the screen. Hayward outside. Can't get the three to fall. Now, we thought we might wrap it up in regulation. Then it looked like overtime number 1 might yield a winner. But instead, the overtime periods are piling up. And guys, still no winner yet. Exum with it. He's picked up by Irving. Here's Exum. Hayward outside. Gobert dishes to Burks. 5 on the clock.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
Irving double team to take the lead. And another miss by Cleveland. Utah leading. Exum passes to Favors. The dish to Burks. To the wing right side. Exum's shot is off. Cleveland with the ball. Love kicks to Red. Cleveland moving the ball around. Down low. And stolen by Hayward. Exum with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Here's Burks. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Burks has got 20.
Boy, that mid-range jumper is a beautiful thing to have in your bag, and they've had it going today.
And some say it's a lost art, but they're getting excellent results with it tonight.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Now, here is Red. Defense is right there. Shoots the 3. Favors with the rebound. Favors got rebound number 13 with that last one. Hayward, blanketed by the D, fights to the rim for the layup. And now a 6-point Jazz lead. Well, the Cavaliers shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Pulls up. And Irving with the basket on the assist by James.
Yes, sir.
And now 24 points for Kyrie Irving.
The Jazz with the timeout.
Jazz leading by 4. Exum kicks to Favors. Favors with the screen. Pass to Hayward. Right side Favors. Back to Hayward. Clock at 6. To the inside. And stolen by Irving. Here's James. And the rejection by Favors. Burks with it. Hayward outside. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
The Jazz making a switch here. Hood's checked in. So it's Utah now. They lead by 4. Favors with a screen on Red. Hood dishes to Favors. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
2 shots.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. James kicks to Irving, and stolen by Hood. The feed to Favors. The pass to Hood. Hayward goes in. Can't hit.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one, Clark.
Yeah, as a former outstanding rebounder myself, I can certainly appreciate what this guy is doing. An extraordinary combination of talent and desire is what allows him to do what he's done today. Great performance.
He kicks it to Exum. Three-pointer. And Pachulia pulls it down.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Hayward passes to Exum. Gobert with a screen on Irving. Here's Hood.
A three-pointer here might have us headed to another overtime period.
Irving with a clean look. Sinks it. And that shot brings them to within just one.
Kyrie Irving has simply caught fire.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Kicks it to Red. Inside. Deflects the pass. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. Love dishes to James. Count it! Here's Exum. Got it! Got it! What a shot!
What a phenomenal shot at the buzzer. I just cannot believe.
And another overtime is in store for us. This one has been extremely tight. Great action all game long. We'll see now if fatigue, guys, plays a factor. That's the question. Down low. And the rejection by Love. Irving kicks to Red. The 15-footer. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Dishes it to Exum from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Love. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time. So he'll shoot two right here.
Good game for Love. He's got 13 rebounds, and he's hit 4 from beyond the arc. A weapon with those three-point shots.
You said it. His long-range jumpers are having a deadly effect.
Utah trailing here. Over to the left wing. Here's Hood. Another miss.